Hello, welcome everybody. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Are we excited? This is how to say? This is such an important day to me because I've been waiting for Finon ever since I saw him. And finally, we get to see him, what he does in the game. I'm just over the moon about this. And I've been saving up too. You're scared of the banners? Me too. Honestly, me too. Even though I saved up for Finon as much as I can, you guys have been planting this irrational fear in me that Finon might rerun with Sunday, which is not a good thing because I would love to get some Sunday Eidolons over time. But if he reruns with Finon, by the way, that would be such a broken banner. I don't think they will do that. Please don't do that. But everything goes to Finon for me. You know. Hello, how are you today? I'm fine. I'm so excited. How about you all? What are you expecting? Like, what do you want to see in the reruns? Hi, Dimi. Hi, E14. Hi, Kyra. Welcome, everybody. I want E2S1. Me too. I really want E2S1 Finon. That's my goal. I hope I'll be able to achieve it. So excited for Finon. Me too. Everybody's here for Finon. I'm here for Finon, but at the same time, I'm so here for the Fate collab as well. This patch is going to be packed. And goodbye my pulls. We are grinding today a lot. I don't know what I'm going to do. The only thing we need is insane amount of luck because the banners are going to be insane. I'm expecting so much from this patch. I mean, Finon by himself is already enough for me, but we're going to get Fate collab as well. So I just need luck. My goals are E3 S1 Finon, E0 S1 Archer, E1 Sunday, E2 Mighty. Best of luck. That's such a killer and fire list, by the way. In love with it already. I'm here for Finon and I don't even play the game. Valid. If I didn't play the game, I'd be here for Finon as well. You have taste. Is Clara meta? I mean, she's good, but I wouldn't say like she's top meta. But she's good. Especially for early game. I'm more excited about Finon before Fate, not gonna lie. Again, valid, because Finon is the thing that I'm most excited about. By the way, for me, this live stream is going to include probably major spoilers because I didn't finish. I don't remember which quest was that, but like we went to some place with Castris the last time. I think it was Netherworld. We were about to enter Netherworld, and that's where I left off with the quest. So I don't know what happens after that, and I really need to catch up, but I can't miss this live stream. If I'm gonna see spoilers, let it be spoilers. I don't care. I want to see Finon. That's 3.2 story quest. You are cooked, girl. Yeah, I'm really cooked. I am one patch behind, and since the story quest is so long, definitely there are gonna be a lot of spoilers. Just close your eyes. I can't. Oh my god, 3-point quest was absolute cinema. 3.3 was so epic, you need to do it. I will, but probably I'll do it by myself and not on stream because it's too long. And again, I need to catch up. Is the countdown on yet? Should I switch to live stream page? 3.3 was so peak. Okay, guys, you're raising my expectations. As if it wasn't high enough, because I love Honkai Star Rail story, and it has been getting better and better ever since Euphoria's. So let's go. 3.3 over Sunday Trainwreck over Cocolia fight. Those are my top 3. Euphoria's is still my top 1. No, not Euphoria's. Oh my god. Penacony. What the hell? I meant to say Penacony instead of Amphorius before this too. Like ever since Penacony, it's been going so great. I can't wait for 3.2. Me too, me too. Should we switch to the screen? Let me see if we have any. You look into the future. Perhaps my opinion is gonna change after finishing Amphorius fully. You never know. 8 minutes. Oh my god. Wait. It says 1 minute 45 seconds for me. I can't believe this. Okay, let's switch. Should I be here or should I be here? I feel like this place is better. Right now we cannot... Yeah, we cannot do full screen. But it's a good place to... It's a good place to wait. Chibi fine on. Ah! And there's also Chibi and Axa. Can we start already? Like, I'm really excited. Oh, I've been waiting for this moment. I don't even know how many months. When was the first time we saw Fine On? That's the moment I've been waiting. I skipped so much. I had to skip my go to Naxa, but it will be worth it. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. And Naxa is one of my favorite characters to play with right now. Like 3 teams, I'm switching in between those 3 teams all the time. Castris, Naxa, and the Herta. Those 3 teams are my top 3 go-to teams right now. All of them are so broken. To be honest, Penacony wasn't much fun for me personally, but I'm so invested in Amphoria's story. Personally, I'm very invested in both. I think Penacony was peak, but Amphorius is going so well so far, and still I'm not really currently caught up with the quest. I'm at 3.2 quest, but again, I heard even before your guys' feedbacks, I heard so many good things about 3.3 quest. The only thing is that they are so long, and that's why it's taking me some time to get caught up with it, but we'll see. So you're using Opera GX2? Yes, of course. Look at this. It's an amazing browser, by the way. If you're interested, definitely download Opera GX with my link. You can see it in chat. It will be really helpful for me. And you know what? At the same time, you'll be helping me with my Fine On fund. Thank you so much. Definitely download Opera GX. You can switch your mode whatever you like. It can be your favorite game. It can be your favorite anime. It's an amazing browser. Definitely download Opera GX. Thank you so much. Now, let me pause the music because we have the...
5 minutes.
We have 5... What's that? Are you kidding me right now? No.
Okay.
I didn't get it intentionally. It's gonna be too... I can't believe you. You think it's possible in 5 minutes?
Yeah, it's maybe one.
Okay, but I have to do it on the intermission, and we won't be able to see the countdown. Can you give me my fan, by the way? Like, we have fan. Look, now everyone is curious. What's that about? Let me just spoil the surprise. I was going to do it on the evening stream, by the way. I received a box from Mihoyo. I was going to unbox it on stream later today. I'm going to do another like evening stream today, and I was going to unbox it there because it's like we have 3.5 minutes left.
But it won't be a Honkai style stream.
Yeah, it doesn't matter though. Would that matter? It's gonna be in the chatting section. And of course, we are still gonna talk about Honkai Star Rail live stream before I start the second stream of today, which is gonna be Genshin, by the way. Tonight, I'm planning to do another stream. It's gonna be Genshin, and I'm going to do the Archon quest. But I've been waiting for this unboxing 2 days. I received the box 2 days ago, and I was like, okay, I have to do it on stream. And I don't know what's in it. We just opened the box and let it sit there. So we're gonna see. By the way, is it too loud for you? The browser voice? Okay, great. It's just me then. Wait, let me adjust it a little bit for myself. Yeah, it's almost there, 2.5 minutes left. Oh, the drip marketing, but I don't think we're gonna see them. Are we gonna see the new drip markets? Oh, since I didn't see the latest quest, probably they are involved. Like, we already saw the new characters, right? Hysilons and... oh my god, I forgot her name. It starts with C, and I don't know how to pronounce. Thank you, 14. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sergira. I'm so gonna pull for Sergira, by the way. I'm so gonna pull. She is so cute. She's so cute, and let's all be honest here. She's in Harmony unit, and skipping Harmony characters in Honkai Star Rail, huge mistake. Huge mistake. Luckily for me, I love her design, and she looks so cute. Yeah, same. She reminds me of Frina as well. Like the little crown and the shoes, the overall color palette, her having the core flame of Law, like it's just very fitting. Yeah, there's a twinning moment, especially with the Law and the color palette. I love them. About the Hysilons though, I'm not really hyped about her. I think she's pretty, but that's it. That's pretty much it. I think her design kind of looks like Ranmei Sushang and Lingsha came together. So it didn't really excite me, but yeah, she's pretty. Just not that hyped up. By the way, last 55 seconds. Finon isn't a want, it's a need. 100%. That's why I've been saving up for all this time. 43 seconds left until we have our first heart attack of today, guys. Wow. It's gonna be the trailer, and I'm so not ready for the spoilers and everything that I haven't seen so far. This is gonna be like mind-blowing for me. I can already feel it. By the way, that's just tragically funny at this point. Jade Moza, the last 4-star, is now reached another record. No 4-star since 2.6. That's just incredible. By the way, I hope we will see a new 4-star in this live stream. Let's hope that. 1 second left, let's go! Don't wait to us. Don't make us wait any longer. Ooh, Lady Glai is sponsoring this. Let's go. This is so cute. Calm down, guys, calm down. Ah, that's the sus NPC.
エルシオンの景色がまぶたの裏をよぎるんだ。最後の一人になったとしても再創生の偉業を成し遂げてください。
Guys, what the hell? Oh my god, he's here. Get them. Oh my god, what is the... What the hell was that? Wait a minute, I didn't even process that Finon transformation, and we already see Saber. Girl. Wait a minute. I'm so getting Archer. I'm so excited for Art. Was that his ultimate? Bootil and Ventrine. Was that Flame Reaver? Oh my god, was that Lancer? Was that Lancer with the blue hair? Wait, I wasn't ready. What the hell? What the hell? Oh my god. What the hell? Look at Finon! Are we kidding? He's gonna become an Eon or what? Because what is this form? I'm speechless. This is just crazy. This is just help. That help, what the? I have so many questions. We saw Robin, we saw Aventurine, we saw Boothill, Lancer. Guys, this is gonna be insane. By the way, don't forget to redeem your code. We're gonna need all of those jades. Is Finon going to be in this form in his ultimate, like in his gameplay? You didn't see Boothill? It was like a 1 second thing. Like we saw Aventurine and then we saw Boothill, both 1 second though. Finon is gonna have some crazy animations. I'm so ready to be broke. It doesn't matter. I need to have him. I need to get him.
Hey, Mr. Albert?
Hello!
Why is
Albert.
Woo! And whether or not you have a day-night cycle.
Why was he glitching?
Good afternoon and good evening. Welcome to the version 3.4 for The Sun is Set to Die special program. I'm your most beloved host, Albert.
Rebooting really does solve all problems. Now we can introduce ourselves. Hi, everyone. I'm Finon. I'm so happy to be on the special program.
I'm so happy to see him.
I'm Anaxagoras.
Nice to see all of you again. Did you miss me?
Well, of course
Yes.
we missed you. Well, dear guests, welcome to the show. I have been looking forward to this special program more than anything else.
Oh my god, can you see the little drama behind Anaxa? That's so cute. He brought his
Burning
plushie to the
sky.
live stream.
And the fall of dawn. Akuma was the last place under Kefali's protection, but now it has also sunk into Evernight.
Chrysosaur companions did everything in their power to buy precious time for the Trailblazer and Finon, so they could return the very last core flame to the vortex of Genesis.
We already found out the truth, so what do a few sacrifices matter? Every Chrysos heir was prepared for this. You just need to boldly take that last step toward the Era Nova.
I wonder what sacrifices they're talking about.
It seems like Finon is gonna go through a lot. I saw a few scenes that looked like flashbacks, and I think I even saw a different form of him.
Yes,
The
that
force
was...
is about to reveal itself.
What the hell?
We can already tell that all that's happened in Amphoris is not as simple as it seems.
Indeed. For example, when we went to fight Aquila, we noticed that the Eye of Twilight seemed unusually high-tech.
And when the Dawn device went out, many of the structures in Akuma and the Vortex of Genesis started showing strange textures. It was like the whole world was peeling off.
Mm-hmm. Why don't we take a look back at our whole journey so far in Amphoris and lay out our suspicions and clues we have. First, at the end of the 3.3 story, the geniuses reveal that the source of Amphoris' tragedy is an Emperor's scepter that survived to this day.
It has something to do with that erudition god beyond the sky, doesn't it?
Are you for
Even though I
real?
don't quite understand these principles, this breeding ground, which switched from following the path of erudition to the path of destruction, must be hiding secrets beyond Era Nova.
Oh my god.
In addition, that Tin-Man Lygist is also pretty suspicious. He and Finon had a pretty significant conversation in the Vortex of Genesis.
Actually, I was already suspicious of him when he said he could fix the Express and send the Trailblazers back home. Well, the mask is coming off now.
Based on my interactions with him, Lygus doesn't seem to have any desire to oppose the Chrysos heirs. Rather,
that?
he only wishes to quietly observe everything as it unfolds.
Could it be that
Little
everything
pixel
that's happened
animal.
so far is exactly what he wanted to see? That title, Theoros, does mean spectator.
Unfortunately,
We can
there are
find
no
this information,
subtitles,
what
like
we
you're
know
asking
about the
for it, but
relationship between the scepter and paths.
it's unavailable.
Maybe Amphorius is being used as a chessboard by people from beyond this world, and Lygus is one of them.
Oh, you're exactly right. If the situation in the cosmos is like a game of chess, then Amphoris is a trap to set up the checkmate. But who knows? maybe the chess pieces themselves can overturn the board. The hero's era nova could affect the worlds beyond the sky, and the Trailblazers' choices may also determine the future of the universe.
But before the Era Nova actually arrives, there's no way to tell what it will bring. The Trailblazers have already done so much for Amphorius. I don't want them to have to experience the unknown of Era Nova.
As someone from beyond the sky, they already risked a lot by taking on a demigod's divine authority. If something were to happen in the Era Nova...
No, we can't let them stay.
Was that
Have to
foreshadowing?
listen to Finan and go home.
Well said. The Trailblazers won't betray the sincerity you've shown them. However,
That's
their
so
fate
cute.
will still be tied to that of Amphorius. They'll be returning to the battlefield.
We
with a
fitted
better
one apple.
coordination.
I can't stop watching those tiny little
On the
animals.
other hand, I suspect many of our audience members, like me, have some questions about Finan. That Finan we saw
I
in
have
the
a
Vortex of
million
Genesis
questions.
At the end of the 3.3 story? Why was his name hidden?
Well, maybe that Finan isn't the one we're all familiar with.
What?
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
There are multiple
Leave the specific
Finans?
details for everyone to find out themselves in the game in version 3.4.
I need to finish
Actually got some other
3.2
information
story
to reveal to you.
as soon as possible.
What kind of information?
Following the story's progress, as I've written, we'll receive a big update in this version. In these records that we've kept, you will be able to catch a glimpse of Amphorius' true nature.
before, as I've written, was like a storybook, keeping record of our friends' stories. Now, even its appearance has changed. It feels like something big is about to happen.
It looks like it's turned into some kind of database.
You can use this system to unlock even more of Amphorius' secrets.
Indeed.
That's right.
True.
Aside from the major updates too, as I've written, the long-awaited skip dialogue feature, which was previously announced, is finally going live in version 3.4.
Skip dialogue?
Dialogue can now be skipped by section, with plot summaries and the main characters that appear in
Nice.
sections displayed along the way. Now you can choose the pace of storytelling based on your own preferences. In version 3.6, there'll also be a story recap function. Stay tuned.
But it's 2 patches
But
later
first,
in
as we move into
3.6.
version
But we're gonna get the
3.4,
skip
we should take the
3.4
final
this
step
patch.
of the prophecy
I can catch up pretty
Witness
quickly.
the truth and the fate of this world. And the myriad celestia that Mr. Shaoji hinted at in the version 3.2
Let's
preview
go.
is finally going live soon.
Oh.
Hello,
What's happening beyond the
destruction.
sky? Is it also related to
Are we gonna see Nanook?
Nova?
We'll have to keep it a secret for now.
Look at him, oh my god.
We'll be releasing an animated short. This animated short contains a very important part of the story in version 3.4. Can't spill too much here, but I can give you a little teaser. This short will come with its own original theme song. So don't miss it.
Awesome.
Nice.
I can't wait to dive into the new story already.
Next, why don't we turn our attention
Is that
to our
is that
good
baby
friend
Finon? Like I'm
and
still
take
trying to
a look
decide, but I'm not sure.
together.
Looks like little baby Finon. Let's go. The moment I've been waiting for. Oh my god, yes, he transforms. He's gonna turn into that angel. Oh my god, I'm not ready for this. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is... Okay, this is mind blowing. Hello? What are these animations? A literal movie.
What in the world happened to Finan to make him change this much?
This is nothing like the warm.
Take my
sunny
money,
person
take
we
my
all
pools.
know.
You can
Now
take
he seems
everything?
Strange and formidable.
Oh.
That was the most broken, most
I remember when
amazing
Finan first showed up
fight
in
animation I've
Forest.
ever
Finan was
seen.
one of the first Chrysosairs to genuinely welcome them. And when danger came knocking, he always had our backs.
But behind that
I'm still
kindness and
shook.
reliability, Finan carries the expectations of many. He is the deliverer chosen by the prophecy, and Aglaya's hand-picked successor of the Flame Chase journey. Aglaya even used her own death to set him up for success by making
Aglaya
the Council of
died?
Elders the focus.
This
of
is how I
criticism,
find out?
and allowing Finan to step up and rally the people.
No.
Yeah, all of us have high hopes for him. Some even call him the deliverer of Amphorius. Even Cypher, who barely ever showed her face, used to call him Little Deliverer Boy.
It's as if everyone just assumes that he'll be a savior.
Now I'm curious. Who was Finan like before he joined?
Finan is the only hero we need,
Was he one of those
guys.
perfect kids everyone got compared to?
Before the Flame Chase journey, guess we've got to go back to my hometown, Ides Elysiae. It was a small, remote village. Nothing
Finally.
flashy, but far away from the chaos.
Ooh, sounds like a real peaceful place.
It was. And even though the village was small, everyone got along really well. There were also beautiful rivers and mountains.
Looks
and
really
even a forest.
peaceful.
That forest was home to all kinds of little fairies. When I was little, I'd go exploring the woods and visit those cute fairies. When I wasn't exploring, I'd go play with my friends by the sea. We pretended to be heroes from the old stories and practiced our, swordsmanship. When we got tired, we went to
yummy.
lie down in the wheat fields until we got called home for dinner.
No strife, no invaders, or any of that deliverance crisis stuff? Seems like a complete paradise.
The wheat fields look gorgeous too. Lying there surrounded by golden waves of wheat, with the breeze carrying that sweet malted scent. Oh, just the thought of it is enough to get me excited.
And guess what?
Just a glimpse of this form.
In version 3.4, we get
It's enough to blow my mind. What the hell?
Alongside the Trailblazer. Learn about Finan's past, how he became a warrior, joined the Flame Chase, and grew into the person he is today.
Can't wait!
I'm so excited for this update.
From a carefree little kid to the deliverer carrying everyone's hopes. You've really come a long way.
These days, Finan just gives off this heaviness. Like he'd still press on no matter how exhausted, just to live up to everyone's expectations.
Amphorius needed a hero, so he became one. The Chrysos heirs needed hope and a leader, so that's who he became. Looking back at the main art for this version, even though Finan's face is still the same, his whole vibe has shifted.
Yeah.
His gaze is now sharp and commanding, completely different from before.
He looks so
We're just one
powerful.
step away from
Looks like an
the end
eon.
that the prophecy
I
foretold.
wonder how this
The deepest truths
happens.
of Amphorius are about to come to light. What trials lie ahead?
Feeding apples
What
to...
choices will follow?
It's so
A
cute.
hero's journey is never easy. But if the will in your heart is strong enough, no fire can burn you out. If anything, every trial is just a forge for an even brighter soul. I am more than ready.
Well said.
I don't know if I'm ready.
Everyone experienced it all themselves in version 3.4. Now let's take a look at how Finan performs in battle.
You got it. I'll first show up in the familiar form everyone knows. When using my skill, I'll deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. The use of my skill also grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can activate my ultimate.
Ooh.
So core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all. Finan can also gain core flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate's ability, Finan will deal even more damage.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create
Nice.
territory and transform.
After transforming, Finan powers up massively. Teammates temporarily retreat and
Look at
can't
that
take
battlefield.
action. He faces the enemy head on with newfound
Oh my god, what is this form?
Alone? That sounds way
This is
too
peak.
risky.
This is so peak. Are you kidding? We have 3 skills for Eon Angel Finan.
Much needed support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: creation, calamity, and foundation.
Oh my
Each
god.
with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to one designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power
God,
of the
look at
Calamity
him.
Titans,
Look at
I'll
him.
enter a special state
Okay,
called
I'm
Soul
calm.
Scorch.
I need to listen.
In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack. Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on one random enemy.
Holy.
The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got, the stronger that counterattack hits.
Using these two abilities also
So he's
grants me an
countering the
exclusive
enemies.
charge called Scourge, which fuels my third ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all debuffs on myself, then use Scourge Charge to deal bounce damage. If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge Charge,
What the
I
hell
also
is
slam
this?
all enemies with extra damage.
Once all his actions have been used up, Finan will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing the territory. Finan's technique is pretty unique too. Upon casting it, Finan instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies, they're
He
immediately
destroys
wiped out
them.
without even triggering a battle.
All enemies? That's
Oh my god.
Of course, power comes with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points. Plus, when Finan
Take all the
succeeds,
points.
the technique point cap goes up by 3.
When I use my technique to enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
I see.
All right, now that we've wrapped up Finan's combat abilities, it's time to bring you some updates on a few familiar faces. In version 3.4,
That gameplay is insane.
Silverwolf, Blade, Kafka, and Jing Liu.
Yes, let's talk about the buffs.
Various enhancements.
Let's go!
Blady, you're so
Please
back,
do tell us what's
Blady.
changing.
Let's start with Silverwolf. After
Okay.
the optimizations, her ultimate now lowers the defense of all enemies instead of just one.
Oh, so it's AoE now, not single target.
Yes,
Exactly.
that's nice.
Prioritize adding a weakness that matches the type of the first character in your lineup. On top of that, Silverwolf will regenerate extra energy at the start of combat and the beginning of each turn.
Oh, that makes it a lot easier to apply the weakness we actually want.
Next up,
Nice.
after the buffs, Kafka's skill will trigger more DOT on enemies. And whenever a teammate hits an enemy target with any kind of attack, Kafka will launch a follow-up attack. After unlocking certain traces, the follow-up attack can also trigger extra DOT on the enemy. And using her ultimate recovers the number of times the follow-up attack can be triggered.
So basically, Kafka's got more frequent follow-up attacks,
Yep.
better efficiency applying debuffs, and an overall boost to DOT output.
Yeah, for sure.
And now for Blade.
Yes, let's hear this.
He will deal damage to enemies based on his max HP. When Blade enters the Hellscape state, he is more likely to be attacked, and his follow-up attacks will regenerate extra energy.
Sounds like Blade can trigger more follow-ups and use his ultimate more often, meaning his total damage output's gonna spike.
Good observation. A change will happen to Jing Liu as well. Now she'll
That
deal
was it
damage
for
to enemies
Blade?
based on her max HP. Each time a teammate loses HP, Jing Liu stacks extra crit damage. After she
Oh.
enters the spectral transmigration state, she'll also gain a stack of syzygy. That means the spectral transmigration state lasts longer, and her overall damage output climbs even higher accordingly.
Our old friends sure are getting some solid upgrades. But with all these ability reworks, won't their Eidolons be affected?
Oh, don't worry, Professor Anaxa. Some of our old friends' Eidolons will be tweaked to better match the revamped kits, making sure everything stays in sync.
But what if someone wants to stick with their previous version of their abilities?
That won't be a problem. You can switch between our friends' ability modes.
Wow.
So choose whichever version you like best. For more details,
That's insane. You can switch in between their pre-enhance and post-enhance mode.
Ability rework.
Whoa.
Our old friend of ours is getting something.
That's amazing. I wasn't expecting that to be an option.
Is it?
In version 3.4, Firefly's brand new outfit, Spring Missive, is
Firefly outfit? Where is it? Where is it?
Ooh, let's take a look at the video clip first.
I don't have Firefly, but anyone who has Firefly, that looks so cute. Cutie.
Her school uniform on, Firefly looks more youthful than ever. And that firefly-shaped brooch on her chest, you can tell she put a lot of thought into picking it out.
Maybe she even asked for fashion advice from her fellow Stellaron hunters.
Well, Miss Kafka does have an eye for style. They must have talked a lot about it behind the scenes.
Even her mech's had a makeover. You think she spruces it up during downtime to match her outfit changes?
Oh, totally possible. If I had a mech, I'd also probably coordinate it with my...
I don't have Sam has a new look. It's only
The whole
Firefly.
look has to be consistent. You'll be able to grab Firefly's new look from the contract shop using Oniric shards. And again, please stay tuned for further details and future official announcements. Next, let's take a look at this.
Whoa.
In version 3.4's first
The light cone? Hello?
the limited 5
Oh my god, take everything. Take everything. That's the most beautiful artwork I've ever seen.
We'll have a boosted drop rate. Also, a brand new 4-star light cone for the Path of Remembrance, the story's next page.
Is this gonna be good, I wonder?
At the same time, we'll also kick off a
Is that
special
Sunday? Is that Sunday on the top left?
Treevy, Sunday, and Sparkle are coming back. Plus, 5-star light
Oh
cones,
my god.
I'm more a flower, a grounded
Oh
ascent,
my god.
Earthly escapade will return as well. In the second half of version 3.4, we've got another round of special warp events. Limited 5-star.
Not surprised her skin is gonna come out.
And Blade will be back along with the limited 5-star light cones. Whereabouts your dreams rest, I shall
Jingle and
know
Blade.
the sword and the unreachable side.
We are cooked, guys. We are so cooked.
Old friends are making a comeback in this version. What about Kafka and Silverwolf?
Here's a little sneak peek. Limited 5-star characters, Kafka and Silver Wolf, will be back in version 3.5.
Ooh.
5-star light cones, patience is all you need, and incessant rain will rerun.
Kafka and Silverwolf are gonna be back in 3.5.
8 new 4-star light cones will be added to the Nameless Honor Reward.
That's so nice.
I see quite a few familiar faces on the light cone.
Baby Mighty and youngster Finon.
Looks like Finon really does enjoy spending.
Oh my god,
his
is that
days
an
in the
axe?
wheat
Oh
fields.
my god, what is the artwork of the light
Can't beat that level
cones?
of comfort.
For sure.
All right.
Kakawasha. Oh, this is so cute.
Content coming your way.
I'm blown away by the banners and I'm kind of overwhelmed, not gonna lie. I'm definitely overwhelmed. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. They are literally rerunning Finon team with Finon, like with Sunday and Sparkle. You all saw that he needs a support character to target him to get his stacks up, whatever. So that means Sunday, Bronya, Sparkle, they're gonna be really good teammates for Finon, and they're already rerunning Sunday and Sparkle along with Finon. Oh my god. I have to skip Sunday. I never imagined to say this, like, oh, I have to skip Sunday. But they made it possible by rerunning Sunday with Finon. This is... I mean, you have E1, S1 Sunday, you are fine.
Let's take a look at
More
this
more
version.
Sunday
Good
Eidolons.
news comes from Penacony.
Oh my god, wait.
Other end of the cosmos.
Is it the match 3 coming back?
Is about to return.
Oh my god, it's the match 3.
3.4.
Is that the cute match 3 game?
Yes.
That's right. The International Peace Corporation has officially sponsored.
I love match 3 events. Like I'm in love with them. And I wish they were permanent.
And the first
I love this so much.
will be to open up the original shop arcade on the Trailblazers Radiant Feldspar.
Nice.
There needs to
I'm
be
happy
some
that
new
this event is
game
back.
modes for the game to make a name for itself, right?
Of course.
Hee.
The two players will take turns acting on the same field, and every player has a
And
set
it was
number
so
of
fun.
fruits.
Like the last
When they
time
pour more fruits to
we
form
were
bombs and
fighting with
obtain
each other.
You can also get extra moves when you swap 2 super bombs to trigger a
Archer is
combo
free, right? Yes, by the way. They haven't said so in live stream, but in the drip market, they mentioned that Archer is a
In
free
this version of
5-star.
the origami
I think
bird
they're gonna
class,
mention
there
it
will be
after the
lots of new
events.
items that can help you in battle. For example, Shattering Hammer can eliminate any individual fruit or obstacle. Spicy Bomb can turn a fruit into a bomb, and Reset Cube can reset all fruits on the field. Leveling up items will also
Yeah, they
make
haven't
them
said
more
anything
powerful.
about the Fate collab
Once you
yet.
pick the right item,
But I'm
at the
expecting
right
it after
time,
this
you
part.
can turn the
If they don't say
tide
anything about the Fate
over
collab,
your opponent.
that would be so weird.
There are plenty of familiar faces among our opponents.
Argenti and Bootil.
Right. Trailblazers can still battle against many old friends in this event.
And next to Chimera riding a droma in the background. I can't with this.
Challenges with friends from across the universe.
And have you noticed the drama behind Anaxa has been eating the rock Finon has been sitting on, and the rock is smaller compared to the beginning of the live stream.
We're done slamming
It's so
wheels.
cute.
Now it's time for slamming paper birds.
All right, let us continue with more version content. Our old friend get to buy.
Yes, let's go.
Version 3.4.
Oh my god, I will never get tired of looking at that artwork.
Fissure and Realm of the Strange will
Nice.
also return.
Are we gonna have a new planner set for Finon?
Rewards.
Yep.
They
In
haven't
version
mentioned.
3.4,
Uh-huh.
Stagnant Shadow, Shape of Cinders, will also come online.
I bet this
And
is
you can obtain
Finon's.
the Ascension material, Charred Bud of Twilight, for wind characters upon completing the challenge.
At the same time,
Here we go.
Arcadia of Woven Dreams and
That's
Revelry
so
by the Sea
cute.
will also come online.
Is that Mem?
Trailblazers can obtain them in the Divergent universe.
Ugh, why did my seat collapse?
I wonder why. Jova has been eating your seed all
I'd like to
the
share with you
time.
some information about a few events outside the game.
I wonder which one is Finon's.
The annual
Ooh.
Royal Fest Off-White exhibition will begin in July. This year's event venues have been completely upgraded, and the events will be held in core cities in
Trippy.
6 Southeast Asian
Oh,
countries.
all of Tribi, actually.
That's right. We've also prepared a lot of event missions and new merchandise. Please follow our official channels for details about the events and tickets.
In addition, Honkai Star Rail will be joining Anime Expo this July. Come visit the Star Rail booth and claim free limited gifts.
That sounds so
A special
fun.
panel for Honkai Star Rail will also be held at Anime Expo, featuring several special guests.
Please keep an eye out for more info and official announcements. See you at Anime Expo.
Well,
I really want to go too.
Let me see. We're almost out of time. We're moving on to our next show.
But
in
the
just
USA is so
You
far away.
seem mighty busy, Owlbert.
Well, I am a professional super host.
What's going on?
Oh, goodness, Albert.
Oh my god, what the?
Hey, what's going on? It's not my
Somebody's
time yet.
summoning Albert? Surprise guests? Oh my god.
Welcome to the live stage of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate's Day Night Unlimited Blade Works.
We've been waiting for this.
Ah, long time no see, everyone. I'm Aventurine from the Interastral Peace Corporation.
Howdy, Galaxy Ranger Boot Hill, at your service.
Welcome, both of you. I, Albert, have apparently been summoned by the Holy Grail to be this show's host today.
Albert.
Holy Grail in the
Must be-
background. Who are gonna be the heroes?
Oh, son of a gun.
We have
that's
7 of them.
Maybe you two can call me.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm
instead.
seated for this.
Sounds nicer.
Well, presenter doesn't sound half bad. In that case, why don't you present the situation to our audience? Explain what you meant by summoned by the Holy Grail and why we've arrived at Penacony.
Well, the cosmos is full of surprises. Soon after the ripples of the Charmony Festival had calmed, the Trailblazer received a secret invitation from old Odie, head of the Alfalfa family. It turns out that the old Jen is planning a brand new entertainment spectacle called Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War.
They're gonna make a huge event out of this, I believe, and this is gonna be so good.
Sounds like a Holy Grail war is taking place in the Sweet Dream.
Holy Grail War in the Penacony?
Holy Grail from. Let me give a brief explanation.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's said that the
This is gonna be the best update ever.
Wish-granting chalice that can manifest any miracle. And the Holy Grail War is a magecraft ritual for obtaining
Guys.
as long as you win in the brutal contest of the Holy Grail War. The Grail can fulfill your wishes.
That daggum Wubba Boot Charmony Festival has only just concluded. Putting on a new show already.
Hey, don't forget that Penacony prides itself on being a holiday resort. How are they going to attract tourists if they don't have any events? Besides, didn't the last Charmony Festival have a little accident? That wasn't great for Penacony's image. The family's definitely going to want to find another opportunity to generate some buzz.
I'm so happy about Penacony comeback and with Holy Grail War.
Into a new show that rivals the Charmony Festival, therefore returning Penacony to the cosmic limelight.
With dreams as the gimmick, the show is sure to attract a lot of money and a lot of dream chasers. I bet old Odie is thinking of the same thing.
This Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War program will be conducted in Penacony. The 7 invited participants will summon famous historical figures to fight alongside them as their servants. And the final winner will
We're gonna be the servants. I'm so curious.
Make a wish come true.
Chance to make any wish and any miracle come true. Well, that's definitely a nice gimmick. But, as we all know, people die if they're killed. Bullets don't discriminate, so someone gets caught in the crossfire.
Rest assured, everyone, the Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail War production crew hereby swear that no one's life will be in danger in the dream. Everyone can participate and watch in peace.
And you won't die. That's the best part.
Well, since it's you, Owlbird, I'll believe it for now. So, who's participating?
To start off,
Yes, let's talk about the servants.
Radiant Feldspar, shareholder of Penacony superstar, the Soul Glass festivity. Our dear
Nice.
Trailblazer will be participating.
Oh, so the Trailblazer will be taking part in
No
another
surprise.
adventure.
That's right. In addition,
I love the fact that we see both Trailblazers. Robin!
As another Penaconian shareholder, the International
Yes,
Peace
of
Corporation's
course.
Strategic Investment Department sent me as their representative in the war.
The Galaxy Ranger Boothill will also participate in this
Nice.
Holy Grail War.
Actually, I was just wondering, why is a criminal wanted by the IPC participating in this?
Micah got an invitation too, but he has no time for this. I can't turn a blind eye when someone's in a tight spot, so helping out was the least I could do.
Looks like Mr. Boothill really has four.
I wonder if they're gonna be the servants or the heroes. I think they're gonna be the
Apart from those we've
heroes.
mentioned, are there any other special participants that we've been looking forward to in this Holy Grail War?
Yeah, is that all?
Of course. Apart from local Penaconian heroic spirits, 3 very well-known heroic spirits will also arrive by the Grail Summon and participate in this Holy Grail War. They are respectively Saber, Archer,
Yes.
and Lancer.
Dude, they dropped Lancer just like
Spirit ended up
that?
accepting a contract with the
I'm so happy.
Now, see? This is how you attract attention. Now we're gonna get tons of views. That's why you pay big bucks to get the big names. As to what stories will unfold in this Sweet Dreams and
this
the
is
Holy
great.
Grail War, and who will forge a contract with who, Trailblazers will have to find out in the game. Here's a reminder that the Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration Trailblaze Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail will officially start on July 11th. so keep an eye out for it.
July 11th.
Now let's learn more about Saber and Archer, our two heroic
That's too
spirits
long.
from
That's too long of a wait.
Oh, yes!
Saber's dress seems a little different from usual now that she's arrived in Penacony.
Well, this is the planet of festivities after all. You gotta dress up for the occasion.
Exactly right. The King of Knights' new outfit was personally designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It retains her iconic blue and white colors.
And her iconic ahoge.
That's right. It retains
She looks
the nobility
great.
of a king, and also emphasizes utility for a warrior. The lines.
Oh
on
yeah,
the
there is
shoes
no
and
English voice actor.
keyboard. Oh, the design
You're
of the
right.
skirt is quite reminiscent of timeless British fashion.
Aw,
As for how she looks in the game, well,
I'm kind of bummed out about that. She looks adorable. Yeah, we're gonna play in Japanese, by the way. Her blade is invisible. Let's go. If you don't know Fate, she conceals her blade during the fight. This looks so good.
Butter
My favorite
fudge,
part was
call me
Excalibur.
That Excalibur truly shows
Oh my
her
god, my
strength.
wallet is gonna suffer this
Oh,
patch.
Talk about fancy visuals.
Guys.
The King of Knights is always stuffing her face, even in Penacony.
Oh, looks like Penaconian food is very much to her liking.
that's right. You can't fight on an empty stomach. Now, let's see how the King of Knights performs in battle.
Saber is a wind character following the path of destruction. Saber will gain a certain amount of core resonance when she enters battle. If she uses her technique in the overworld, Saber will obtain combat buffs and also more core resonances after entering battle. When she uses her basic attack, she can deal damage to a single enemy.
The King of Knights is cautious as ever in this new world. I see she's still hiding her weapon's appearance and true name.
When she uses her skill, Saber will deal damage to one designated enemy and its adjacent targets. If Saber has enough core resonance at that time, she'll consume core resonance to regenerate massive amounts of energy for herself and increase her skill's damage.
Ah. In other words, you need to accumulate as much core resonance as possible to increase the damage Saber deals.
Exactly.
Are there any other ways to obtain core resonance?
Yes, there are. Whenever any ally uses their ultimate, Saber obtains core resonance and increases her own damage dealt.
Behold,
Nice.
King of Knights has dispelled invisible air, barrier of the Wooden King around her sword, releasing high-pressure air in the blink of an eye to form strike air.
It looks, yeah, it looks really toned down after seeing Finon, but I don't think we should take Finon as the standard. Finon is on another level. Wait, that was nah. That wasn't that plain. Come on, her ultimate animation was
The
nice.
sum of Saber's energy and the energy she can regenerate via consuming core resonance exceeds the amount of energy she needs to use her ultimate. Saber will immediately take action.
Ah. So if you replenish core resonance in as many ways as possible, you can
The
use
ultimate
Excalibur
is
more frequently.
great.
That's right. Not only does this sword
Yeah, her ult is. I really like her ult.
present and future, but it also represents the noble ideal that was held in the hearts of the countless soldiers who once followed her in battle. Whew. All right, that concludes Saber's introduction. Now,
What about
moving on
Archer?
to our next otherworldly heroic spirit, Archer.
Oh, seems like Archer cares about this Holy Grail war very much. He put on a new outfit, too.
He even changed where his accessories go. Those decorations he had on his chest are now on his shoulders.
What sharp eyes you've got, dear guest. Archer's new outfit was also
Quantum.
designed by Mr. Takashi Takeuchi. It has the classic red and black look. The sharp contrasts, reminiscent of a blazing fire in the deep night, imbued with a dangerous allure. The combination of the long trench coat with skin-tight combat gear emphasizes his lean figure and is the perfect fusion of attractiveness and strength.
Ah, you got that right. Director, show us the game footage already.
Wow. Is that our bat?
悪くない代物だ。よく飛んでる。
Oh, wow.
I am the bone of my soul. Unlimited blade works.
He says the line. I'm so happy.
So that's Unlimited Blade Works?
That was insane.
After all,
Yeah,
Archer is a
that got my
seasoned
heart.
veteran.
I am blown away.
Bone of
Yes.
my sword. That sentence sure brings back a lot of
That
memories.
gave me goosebumps.
I agree.
His ultimate was
Take a look at his combat
perfect.
performance in detail.
Okay.
Yeah, I like his
Archer is a
animations
quantum
better than
character
Saber, not gonna
following
lie.
the hunt.
Still gonna pull for both.
Attack,
I mean,
can
Archer
deal
is free.
damage to one designated enemy.
An archer in close combat. That's pretty gutsy, I'll give him that.
Cypher.
Right, but Archer hasn't exactly slacked off on his marksmanship training since coming to Penacony. When using his skill, Archer will consume 2 skill points to enter the circuit connection state, dealing damage to one designated enemy. While
we're
in
gonna
the
need
circuit
Sparkle.
connection state, Archer's turn will not end after he uses his skill, and he can continue to use his skill until he runs out of skill points.
Oh my god.
The more times you use his skill consecutively, the more damage Archer deals to enemies. After all, everyone knows that a dual-wielding fighter who
Sparkle
uses
sounds like a
the
must.
phantasm isn't a good archer. And using his
Look at
ultimate,
that. Look at
Archer will recite
that.
the classic chant to activate unlimited blade wax, dealing damage to one enemy.
Apart from damaging the enemy,
This looks insane.
Archer's ultimate also grants him special charge. After any of his teammates' attacks, Archer will consume special charge to use a follow-up attack against the enemy targets, while
Ooh.
also recovering 1 skill point for the team.
Oh, in that case, there's no need to worry about running out of skill points again.
He just couldn't help himself and had to use his favorite twin blade.
When he uses his technique to enter battle, Archer will deal damage to all enemies and obtain special charge.
And that's a wrap on Archer's introduction. Now, I have big news for everyone. And when the collab event starts on July 11th and until the end
Archer
of
is
version
free.
3.6, Trailblazers can log into the game to claim the limited 5-star collab character Archer for free.
You heard that right. Archer is
We hope
free.
that under Archer's protection, every adventure that the Trailblazers embark on will cleave open the dark clouds and become a saga sung throughout the cosmos.
The event will last until 3.6. So you have to claim him until 3.6.
Wonderful memories in the days to come.
Yeah. How about that? The free new limited 5-star character mentioned during the anniversary celebration is finally here as promised.
Actually, there's even more. Later this year, Trailblazers will get another brand new limited 5-star character totally for free.
Oh my god, there's gonna be another 5-star character for free.
Not quite done yet.
But we don't know who.
Claiming
But we're gonna get another one.
Trailblazers can also directly obtain a set amount of character enhancement materials for Archer.
Wow, how thoughtful.
I wonder who that's gonna
This
be.
version's got a lot of characters to level up after all.
Yeah,
All
this
right,
version
check
is
out the banner
packed.
details. Once the collab starts on July 11th, Trailblazers can use Star Rail special passes in the character collaboration warps Excalibur Excelsior.
Okay, July
And Blade of
11th.
My sword to
Saber
obtain
and
the
Archer are gonna be available.
Saber and Archer respectively. In the Light Cone collaboration warp.
Look at
Trailblazers
that
can
light
get the
cone.
limited 5-star Light Cone, A Thankless Coronation from Birth of a King, and the limited 5-star Light Cone, The Hell Where Ideals Burn from Red Radiance of Fuyuki. In addition, pity counts are shared between the character collaboration warp banners and also separately shared between the Light Cone collaboration banners, but neither carries over to other types of warps.
Okay.
It's worth mentioning here that the character and Light Cone collab banners will stay open long-term after the event starts.
Does long-term mean even after versions
Oh.
3.4 or 3.6?
Light
wrap up?
Cone Pity is separated, but character Pity is shared.
Exactly. These collab banners will run across multiple versions with no fixed end date yet.
Oh, nice.
No fixed end date?
One more piece of news for
What?
throughout the entire duration of version 3.4, using Star Rail special passes for your warps will bring some special limited time discounts. After the collab event starts, when Trailblazers spend a designated number of Star Rail special passes, they can directly obtain the limited 5-star light cone, the hell where ideals burn.
Throughout all of version 3.4? In other words, after the 3.4 update and before
200 Star Rail special passes? Is that 200 wishes? Like gold tickets?
Rerun characters will still count toward the total, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Oh, yeah!
And now, as the collab kicks off, the voice actors for Saber and Archer have some things they'd like to say to all of us. Let's take a quick break, and then we'll be back to hear their special messages.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。セーバー役のカスメヤコです。崩壊スターレールとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催ということで、私もとてもワクワクしています。この2つの作品にはどこか似ているものがあるなと感じました。剣を手に運命と立ち向かうセーバーの姿は、厳しい冒険の中でも前へと進み続ける開拓者の姿と似ているのではないかなと思いました。収録中はフェイトとスターレールの世界観が混ざり合い、新たな魅力が生まれていくのを感じました。あまり多くは話せないのですが、セーバーがスターレールの世界でどのように信念と理想を貫いていくのか、
I'm so excited for this collab,
こ
guys.
のコラボがたくさんの皆さんに楽しんでいただけたら嬉しいです。星々と聖杯が交わる旅の中で、あなただけの熱い思いとロマンに出会えますように。それでは最後に、開拓者よ、あなたが私のマスターか。
Whoa.
これからマスターになる開拓者の皆さん、こんばんは。フェイトステイナイトでアーチャーを担当しております声優の諏訪部純一です。崩壊スターレイルとフェイトステイナイトアンリミテッドブレードワークスのコラボが間もなく開催となります。赤い九兵はあまたの世界を旅してきましたが、ピノコニで繰り広げられる聖杯戦争は彼にとってこれまでとは全く違うものになるのではないでしょうか。崩壊スターレイルの世界でアーチャーが戦う姿が見られるのが本当に楽しみです。
I'm definitely playing in Japanese.
未知の銀河で自分をどのように再定義していくのか、その行方をぜひ見届けてください。収録の際にアーチャーの戦闘シーン見せていただいたんですが、アンリミテッドブレードワークスの演出がとってもかっこよかったです。いや、気に入りました。素晴らしかったです。今回のコラボ企画の中でもアーチャーのかっこよさ存分にお楽しみいただけると思いますので、絶対にプレイしてくださいね。これはまたとんでもないマスターに引き当てられたものだ。
This is gonna be so good.
Alright! Big thanks to our voice actors for those thoughtful messages. With the Honkai
I'm so hyped. So hyped. You have no. I don't know how I'm gonna wait until July 11th.
This opportunity on the program to sincerely thank all our partners in this collaboration. We would like to express our sincere gratitude to Mr. Kinoko Nazu and Mr. Takashi Takeuchi for their unwavering support from the earliest planning stages to the final implementation. And thank you to the Animation Production Committee and everyone else involved for all their hard work on this collab.
Y'all are much appreciated.
Honestly,
Thank you everyone who participated in this collab. This is gonna be amazing.
In order to showcase the Holy Grail War for most
Collab event.
the organizers say that they've also
Yeah,
prepared
peak
a
patch. Peak Honkai Star Rail patch is incoming.
Stay night.
Forget everything else. This patch is gonna be
Under
peak.
the cool breeze of Penacony, the Trailblazer met the red-haired Lancer destined to cross their path. He stepped forward, raising his spear and uttered that iconic line.
The goddess of beauty is the most peerless beauty of them all.
Oh, so it's that red-haired Lancer.
You got it. After the sweet dreams in the Holy Grail War tournament, the genius Skullum made some modifications to the Holy Grail. Now, the Grail can load the simulated data of past striders through the user's memories. So
Ooh.
Trailblazers will face off against many familiar and old friends in intense V1 battles. Each contestant starts with unique skills and a set amount of health. Losing a round means losing health. And when your health hits 0, you're out.
Eliminated.
Smart way to beat your opponents.
At the start of the game, Trailblazers get some free pieces, each with different classes that grant different buffs. You
Whoa.
can merge identical pieces to upgrade them. The higher the piece's rarity, the stronger the buff. Pieces of the same class have bonds between them too. Collect enough pieces of the same class, and you activate special bond effects that give you a serious boost in battle.
Looks like bonds are super important in this Holy Grail war, huh?
Absolutely. And that's not all. Trailblazers can also acquire noble phantasms during battle for extra help. Plus, during combat, Trailblazers can have the chance to get 3 command spells. Using these spells grants additional buffs.
Command spells, huh? Well,
I love how they implemented the Holy Grail War into the game. This looks insane.
Player.
This Grail feels kind of off. Forking hell. Could it be corrupted?
You right on the money. Trailblazers can increase the Holy Grail's corruption level to unlock extra buff mechanics. The higher the corruption level, the more points you earn when you win. Heads up, raising corruption level also powers up your enemies. So watch your step, Trailblazers.
Oh, but don't worry too much. After all, this is a reality show competition, and just for entertainment. The organizers of Fate Stay Night have also prepared a special Protected Mode competition. In Protected Mode, Trailblazers can fight using trial characters.
Nice.
And strength is toned down.
Ah, this way, new Trailblazers can jump in and fully enjoy the Holy Grail War experience.
Exactly. The production team cordially invites everyone watching to stay the night. Experience some epic battle action.
And score yourself some stellar jades and other awesome rewards.
It looks lovely.
Now, just a quick reminder, this Honkai Star Rail and Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works collaboration is split into 2 parts.
Ooh.
Plus Continuance, Sweet Dreams and the Holy Grail, and the event, Fate Stay Night. The Fate Stay Night event will open for play on July 11th. The 2 programs stand on their own, so Trailblazers can dive into each separately.
Awesome!
Oh,
So much
yes.
content!
All right. Big thanks again to our 2 guests. That wraps up today's Fate Collab Update.
Presenter,
Yeah, there's gonna be a part 2 of Fate Collab.
It's all part of the job.
It's gonna
Anything
be
for the
long.
So Trailblazers, my honored masters.
At least a
let's meet
couple of
again in
months.
version 3.4. See you there.
We hope you'll stay the night.
Bye-bye.
See you next time, guys.
I hope you stay tonight. That's nice. Ooh. Yeah, we are eating good in this patch. Definitely agree. It's been crazy. But they dropped Lancer and then never said anything about Lancer ever again. Isn't that a little bit sus? There are some things that I kind of want to take a look back at. First of all, the special ticket thing with Archer's light cone. Like, is there going to be a new type of currency in these banners, or is it just our golden ticket, like the limited banner ticket? I can't find it anywhere. Yeah, you're gonna have to make 200 pulls, and after 200 pulls, you'll be able to claim Archer's light cone for free. But they talked about a special ticket, and also, where the hell is if we do 200 pulls, we get Archer's light cone. Yeah, exactly. But Star Rail special passes. Which one is it? I think it's the same too, but I just want to make sure. Star Rail special passes. Let's go. Let's go. I think it's our golden ticket. So there is not a different currency. Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So that means 200 gold tickets equals to free free Archer light cone. Free light cone is only 3.4 only, so it's like half free. Wait, let's read it. After the version 3.4 update lasts until server time. So you have like a 1.5 months? Let's say a month to do 200 pulls and then get the Litecoin for free. And also there are differences between the banners too. Where were they mentioning it? Look, for the Fate collab banners, guarantee accounts are shared between all collaboration character banners and separately shared between all collaboration Litecoin banners. So Saber and Archer are going to share guarantee and pity, but their Litecoin banners are going to be separated. So you have to wish or pull for the Litecoins separately. Their pity is not shared or their guarantee is not shared. But neither carries over to the other type of warps. So that means if you wish on the collab banner, like Fate collab banner, your pity will not be counted on the limited banner. Let's say, who's going to be on the banner? Let's say Fine On banner. The pity is not going to carry over. The pity is not going to be counted in the other banners as well. So bear that in mind. And with that out of the way, I think 200 pulls, that depends on how many wishes we're gonna get in this 3.4 patch. Since we're gonna have a huge event, probably we're gonna get a lot of jades. But will that be enough for let's say a free-to-play player to make 200 pulls? If you have some saving ups, you might be able to, but if you're like 0 right now, I can't say for sure. If you have savings, it's going to be possible, but if you don't have savings, better grind. You better start grinding now. Overall, I'm so excited. This is the peak patch. Like this is the best patch ever. I love how they implemented the Holy Grail War into the game, like how the game mode is similar and it's borrowed some mechanics from the Fate Stay Night Holy Grail Wars. It looks awesome and Fine On. We should watch Fine On again. I was about to say the same thing. My question is that can we get Litecoin even if you spend our wishes on Fine On banner? I don't think so, because like are they mentioning anything like that? Because according to here, those banners are separate. But let's check a little bit more detailed. All warp events in version 3.4 share the accumulated total of star rate. Yes! Oh my god! All warp events in version 3.4 share the same accumulated total of Star Rail Special Pass uses. So that means if you wish for Fine On's banner, your wishes, it's still gonna count. Absolutely amazing. I'm so happy. And Lamy, actually, that was a great question. Thank you for raising it. Now that we know, even if you wish for Fine On or Sunday or Tribute, like any of the banners in 3.4 patch, it's going to be counted towards those 200 pulls for the Litecoin. That's amazing. That's actually amazing. Thank you so much, Star Rail. You are fire. Okay, let's watch Fine On again.
The prophecy foretold. The deepest truths of
His gameplay looked insane. His mechanics, they're different, but I'm gonna get used to it. Let's go.
Designated enemy form everyone knows.
Like, talk about animation power creeping.
And adjacent targets.
Like that's just crazy.
Grants me core flames. Once I've collected enough of them, I can.
What if we lose the blade and blade banner itself?
So core flames only come from using your skill?
Not at all.
That's just... You actually discovered a bug. On blade banner, if you lose to blade, actually you're not losing 50-50. I think you can't. Why do you mean? If you pick blade on the banner, how do you mean it's not possible? I think it's gonna be possible. I still think you can... It's still this patch, I guess? What do you mean? I don't know. I think it should be possible. Like losing to Blade thing. I don't think it's... I think it's temporary, but again, I'm not 100% sure.
Flames when he's selected as a target by a teammate or enemy ability. If he is the target of a teammate,
I'm
will deal even
I'm
more
so
damage.
lost.
When I use my ultimate, I'll create a territory and transform.
Domain expansion. What the hell is this? This is insane. Look at that form. What's... Oh my god. I don't think I'm hyping this up enough. We are not hyping this. We are not hyping this enough, guys. Look at that. Look at his form. 3 skills. This portrait right here. This is just incredible. Hi Nixie, welcome. I'm so hyped for Finon. You have no idea. This is like beyond my wildest dreams.
Temporarily retreat and can't take action while he faces the enemy head on with newfound strength.
All alone? That sounds way too risky.
No worries.
He can handle it.
Some buffs from Fine and his teammates still stay active to provide him with much needed support.
Exactly. After using the core flames to transform, I have access to the powers of 3 kinds of titans: Creation, Calamity, and Foundation, each with a brand new ability.
Care to elaborate on that?
The way he asks that question, I just wanted to, shift your attention to there for a moment.
Tapping into the power of the Creation Titans, I can deal damage to 1 designated enemy and adjacent targets. Calling upon the power of the Calamity Titans, I'll enter a special state called Soul Scorch. In this state, I'll force all enemies to immediately take action, during which I receive reduced damage, and each hit I take builds up the Soul Scorch stack.
And then he will counter.
Once all enemies have taken action, I retaliate, dealing damage to all enemies and then unleashing multiple instances of damage on 1 random enemy.
Heads up. The more Soul Scorch stacks he's got,
This is just beyond words. I'm speechless.
Using these 2 abilities also grants me an exclusive charge called Scourge, which fuels my 3rd ability. With the power of the Foundation Titans, I dispel all
poses.
the buffs on
this is unreal.
Scourge
Like
charge to deal bounce
throwing
damage.
meteors.
If I've maxed out the consumable Scourge charge, I also slam all enemies with extra damage.
once all his actions have been used up, Finon will unleash one final blow, hitting all enemies before removing.
He's blowing up the whole universe.
Technique is
Literally, he's blowing up the whole universe. I wonder how Robin will sync here. She won't be able to, I think. Because he's creating another realm similar to Acheron's ultimate, I believe. So in Acheron's ultimate, like, you cannot hear Robin. And I think it's going to be the same here. Like, you won't be able to hear Robin in Finon's domain or territory.
Finon instantly strikes all enemies in a certain radius. If they're normal enemies,
His technique is insane.
out without even triggering a battle.
Wait, all enemies? That's nuts.
Of course.
One shot,
all
one
comes
kill.
with a cost. This technique consumes 2 technique points.
If the technique misses, it won't cost any points. Plus, when Finon's in the team, the technique point cap goes up by 3.
That's insane. Like, okay, his technique count like gets 2 points, but he gives you 3 extra technique points when he's in the team. He's gonna be the end of me. Like, my pulls, my wallet, it's gone in this patch. It's literally gone, and I have no
To
words.
enter combat, I'll also regenerate energy for my teammates. In addition, at the start of each wave, I'll deal damage to all enemies and gain Scourge.
Oh, I see.
All right, now that we've wrapped up Finon's combat ability.
Okay, what am I gonna do? I will definitely finish 3.2 story and then move on to finish 3.3 story. We know we're gonna get skip in 3.4 in 3.4 patch, but I don't want to skip through the quest because I love to get into the story and know every single detail, even though they are too long. I think I'm gonna do them by myself before 3.4 drops. Hopefully I'll be able to catch up and finish the story so that I can play 3.4 live. I really want to play this live. This looks insane. Even though if it's like 8 hours, I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and do it. Because again, it's Finon and I'm so hyped up. This update looks huge. Peak Star Rail incoming. I couldn't be even more ready, and I don't know how I'm gonna wait until the drop of this patch, like the Finon banner and the Fate collab on July 11th. It's just insane, guys. It's just insane. So better get ready. Start farming for Jades like from now on, and hopefully they dropped Finon in game so I can start my pre-farming. I've been waiting for that ever since the last week. So hopefully he's dropped, and I wonder which of the new planner sets is gonna be his signature, because we don't know anything about its passives, or maybe this one or this one. I actually don't know. Like, I was like judging by the appearances, but I have no idea. Since this has like his hometown's vibe, maybe this one is gonna be his set. But we won't know until they, announce their passives. Anyways, I'm gonna go now. Thank you so much for joining today's live stream, and thank you for watching it with me. I'm very hyped up, so excited about this upcoming patch. I wish all of us the best of luck with our pulls. Again, I would like to say putting Sunday with Finon was a little too much, but thank you for being here. Best of luck with your pulls, and I'll see you all tonight. Tonight is going to be another Genshin stream, and don't forget, I'm going to unbox that MiHoYo box that I received before the Genshin live stream, so definitely join, and it's going to be the new Archon quest today. I'll see you all in the afternoon. Don't forget to join Discord or Instagram broadcast channel to catch up with the streams. I'll see you all tonight. Take care until then, guys. Bye-bye. See you later.